All right, well, we are back with NAFter Hours with a new guest and excited to allow Josh Martin, our Regional Vice President, who's played a big role in Matt's growth, introduce Matt Sharp, our newest guest on NAFter Hours. So, Josh, take us away, bud.
Yeah, so Matt Sharp obviously is he's been with you a lot longer than he's obviously been with me. He worked with you at a prior IMB and then came with us over to the bank prior to NAF and transitioned over to NAF with us when we came over at the end of May of last year. And he basically expressed to us that he was looking for a leadership role, and we put him in a sales manager position and recently promoted to a branch manager. So congratulations, Matt. You've got I think about 8 people under you now. And so I just wanted to ask you, what made you transition? You went to the bank and then, with us and then came back to the IMB with us. And, how has that transition been? And, what did you like better?
Uh, I mean, uh, yeah, that's a good question. I'm glad to be here, by the way. Nice to be talking to you guys. I was at Loan Depot for almost 7 years, and like when the market started getting weird in 2022, it was like I was terrified, didn't know what to do. Like my pipeline just like my business just shut off like overnight, and I was like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? And so US Bank was like the next home that I found. Talked to Craig about it, seemed like a good fit, and so I went there and it was stable and it was good for 2 years. And then I just kind of found myself feeling like I want a little bit more challenge. I want to be more, I really enjoy like the technical part of this job, problem solving, helping people find like alternative solutions, helping realtors open up possibilities for additional transactions they didn't think were possible, that kind of stuff. And so I just kind of wanted that challenge again. And I was scared, honestly, to re-enter the IMB space at first, but then when I learned more about the company and the opportunity here, that's when I really got excited. So that's kind of, I don't know, walking you through my thought process of like step to step to step. But the stuff that really kind of solidified the decision for me ultimately, because I was kind of grappling with lots of different things, like concerns that I had about moving over. And like when I got to meet like Patty and Chrissy Bunce, like that, I couldn't believe that the CEO and the founder of our company were in front of us presenting, talking to us. Like that felt
Yeah.
very mom and poppy and very warm, and they want me here, and I've always thrived in an environment where I feel wanted and they value me. And that was that, and then Craig's belief in me too, and your belief in me too, Josh. I think all that kind of combined is what made it feel like the right thing.
Yeah, your production there's been no blip to your production. A lot of people think if they leave a bank and they go to an IMB, especially being in the Bay Area where you're located with lots of jumbo business, your production has not changed at all. In fact, I think it's gone up.
Yeah, I mean it has gone up. So like that's why I said it was the right move for me. Like I think my production last year was about 40 million, and I'm tracking to do 60 this year, which I haven't had a jump like that in my business since like my second to third year in this industry. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Not
Yes.
like in a braggy way. I just feel proud because I'm working hard. I'm using the tools we have, and I feel good about where this company's going and where my business is going. Yeah, with that, I want to hit two different topics here that you kind of spoke to, Matt. One, your production has gone up because you've leveraged some of the tools that we have here. Speak a little bit because I know that we've offered some Go coaching, which you've really adapted well to and taken off since you've kind of been in that. Talk to us a little bit about, Go coaching or some of the tools that you're leveraging to increase your business here at NAF. Well, I mean, we have so much here, like more training support and coaching support than any other company I've been at. And granted, like I've been at two other companies. So, but still, like from what I've heard, I have friends throughout the industry and nobody says that we have the support. When I tell them about what I'm doing and the coaching programs that I'm in, they're like, What? We don't have that here." So, I mean, we've got amazing internal resources. We have formal training by some of the top LOs at NAF. And then Go Coaching is something that, was introduced to NAF, that partnership. I was curious about it, intrigued by it. And when I did coaching last time in my career, about 2 years in, it did really good things for me. And I just felt like I've been kind of stuck for the last few years of production, and I needed to get rid of some bad habits and kind of retrain myself a little bit to be more consistent, be more structured in my day, and be more like methodical in my approach. And Go Coaching has been really instrumental in teaching me that stuff. I've kind of like just like etched into my brain now, like this is what my day looks like, and it's sort of become automatic where I'm doing all the right things and just structuring my day in a way that works. So it's yeah, I mean, Go Coaching, like has been awesome. And the internal coaching that we have here from people like Dan Keller, from yourself, from Josh, like I learned from all you guys. So it's just when you surround yourself by people that are better than you, that's where you improve. If you go into it open-minded and from a place of humility, that's where you really grow. Like I'm almost 11 years into this business and I'm raising my hand saying, I need help. I want to get better. And there's the resources here to do that. And that's pretty cool. Like, so I don't know
Well,
if that answers your question. Yeah.
no, I want to hit on that too, and then ask another question, Matt, as it relates to you being able to be more productive utilizing these tools. I think that one of the things that really you spoke to at the beginning was just the people, right? I know that you and I have talked about that a lot, where we didn't really choose New American Funding because of the culture that it has of support or the people. We didn't know what we had until we got here, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that you have behind you that really support your business. And I want to allow you to speak to some of that because I know that that really excites you.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like there are people in key spots in this organization that will drop what they're doing if you need help and help you. Like a lot of people say they're going to help and they don't do it. Like
Yep.
our head of credit policy, literally head of credit policy at New American Funding, who jumped on a call with me with a customer the other day to work out a really complex situation, spent 30 minutes on a video call like this. I've never had that level of support. And had I not had that, there's no possible way that we would be able to get that client. Like that was a rescue deal. We stole that from another lender. And that's an opportunity where this particular company, they're like an 8,000 employee company nationwide. Every single employee in that company has this really complex stuff, and every lender trips all of them over themselves doing it. Because I had head of credit policy here at NAF on the call, willing to take that call with me, now I have an in with that company. Like that's a road that's opened up to me now, like that wouldn't have otherwise opened up anywhere else. I truly believe that. So that's an example. Our sales like support our operations people. If I ever run into an issue, need something expedited, I've got like those people, same mentality. Like they're here, they want to help you. They enjoy helping you. And I think that's the difference of being willing to help versus like really genuinely wanting to help the other
Yep.
people. And that's just something that, like you said, Craig, we didn't know that until we were here, but you feel it when you're here. You don't like we can tell people when they're on another company that that's what it's like, but they don't feel it. They don't really know the magnitude of it until they're here.
Yeah, no, I know that we're limited on time because LinkedIn will only allow us to go 10 minutes. So I'm going to end this,
Yeah.
call. But, it really was great to hear from you, Matt. We're very happy that you just take the advice. Like you said, you're raising your hand. And I think that when people get comfortable with the uncomfortable, they grow, to your point. And your business has grown, your leadership has grown. We're really excited for your future. Matt Sharp out of Lafayette, East Bay, if you're not familiar with Lafayette, and really looking to grow his business, a top producer here at New American Funding who can help you grow your business. So reach out to Josh, myself. We'd love to have you join our family. And thanks again, Matt and Josh, for joining us today.
Yeah. Thanks
Very
for having
cool.
me, guys.